Hey everybody, I'm here with my buddy Hunter, and he does all these videos that you see that Connor and I put out on social media. And one of the things I always get asked or run into small business people, and they're like, "Hey, does it work? You know, what should I be doing? I'm scared to do it." Blah blah blah. So Hunter, what would you tell somebody? They had a local business, that maybe they're an insurance person, maybe they're a real estate person, maybe they have a retail store or restaurant. What are you seeing happening with social media for those folks?
So really you're looking at multiple sides of the coin here, because it starts with the content. What content are you putting out? Is it educational? Is it value oriented? Is it something that people see and say, hey, I need to learn more, or I need to go visit this establishment, whatever the case may be? So you have to capture what you do with the right quality and context. That's what we do. We come in and we capture who you are, what you do, how you help people with the right quality, and then you have the leverage of that through social media.
You're trying to get them interested in what you're doing, right?
Sure. And on a video, you're able to go into parts of what you do in a way you may not be able to in regular conversation, right? And I've had several people we've worked with that have run into that instant when, hey, somebody from church they know, or somebody they met or know from another avenue has reached out to them and said, I didn't know you did this, right? Can you help me with this? This is something I'm currently going through. So it starts with your current network of people staying consistently top of mind and going into deeper aspects of how you can actually help them.
So, you know, I see that a lot of people that start putting stuff on social media, what I tell them is that if you're posting on your Facebook page and you only got 5 friends, you're not really getting the exposure as much as somebody that has 500 friends or 5,000 friends. So what do you tell people about, if you're going to start putting stuff on social media, how do you increase the amount of organic views you get?
Organic's tough these days. It's really oversaturated, and you're not going to be able to post and reach thousands of people like you were able to at one point. So what we're seeing the best results with for our clients is running these ad campaigns. I call them commercial ad campaigns, where essentially you're able to take this piece of video content that we've created, run a budget behind it, and target specific audiences. So we can look at that on a local level. There's detailed interest-based targeting to make sure that we're showing up in front of the right people locally at scale versus just the people that already know you.
And so people are spending about how much to do that?
That's $1,500 a campaign, and I typically recommend 2, 3, or 4 to get started with. And if you do that consistently, then you're going to see the type of return.
So that's a pretty good buy if you consider you go on the local newspaper or TV, radio, whatever you do. You're going to spend a lot more money, right?
Oh man, and you're guaranteed to reach hundreds of thousands of people locally that are already on these platforms scrolling, right? It's just, are you posting and putting out the right content that's articulating the value that you provide? And then are you showing up in front of the right people? And that's what these campaigns allow you to do. So you're able to run different campaigns, whether it be awareness, which just shows it to the maximum number of people within our targeting, or you're able to run an engagement, which is a higher quality view metric, trying to get people to start conversations with you off platform or go to your website, whatever the case may be. Then there's a traffic that's designated to drive people to a website, right? Get them on your landing page to take whatever action you have there. And then beyond that, there's lead gen, where they directly fill out a form and you would follow up with them and convert the lead. And then beyond that, there's sales.
You can help people with that, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely. So it starts with the content, and then the leverage comes from the ads.
So if I was going to list my house and I wanted to hire an agent, based on what you know about that, what would you tell me to think about? What are the things I need to think about in hiring the agent to help me sell my house?
Wow, I think the marketing is the biggest thing. Like, are they going to get your house in front of the right people? That's the question.
So how would I know that?
How would you know that?
What are the questions I need to ask?
I would ask, where is my property being exposed? Or what avenues are you using to get it in front of people locally that are in this target demographic? And you have the MLS, you have these typical ways you see agents market.
That everybody does.
Take the photos, put it on the MLS, right? But what's really differentiating? So take these ad campaigns for an example. You could capture a listing with high quality video and photos, and then leverage it with a budget behind it and target local people that fit the criteria for whatever property it is.
On social media?
Absolutely.
What other things should I be asking my agent if she does, or he does?
I would ask what their current network looks like. How are you putting it in front of the people that you're in relationship with? Do you have
like their office or their people that other agents they know, or what?
Yeah, for sure. I would say that agent network is huge. The people that they know that may have clients that fit the criteria for the house that you're trying to sell, right? So I think there's several.
What about video where, like I see these fly-throughs from the house and
yeah.
stuff? Is that good?
Oh yeah, for sure. You want to get drone footage. Again, it's just capturing it in the highest possible quality. And
Now, am I paying for that, or is the agent paying for that typically?
you as in,
As a customer, if I'm listing my house, am I paying for all this marketing stuff, or is the agent usually doing that?
well, I'd say the agent should, absolutely, 100%. If they're a good agent, you're paying them a commission, right?
Yeah,
They should be covering the market.
they should be covered to market.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, so if you list your house, ask your agent some of those questions.